Full patience with EMS 5 going to turn 1.
This is a pedestrian that got struck by a car, allegedly. Not too sure, but let's see what we have. Came in as a pedestrian struck, then it came in as a accident. Just gotta be careful driving and speeding, weather conditions, all that good stuff. I'm not sure if that car hit this car. Not too sure. Gotta see my. It's a pretty hard hit though. It hit the car on top of the sidewalk. I think the car might have been coming straight and never stopped and turned. Never hit the brakes, probably. If we're gonna need a tow, look at my main man over there, Mark Means. Go say hi to him. Let's go see what's up with Mark. What's up, Mark? What's happening? I heard it on the radio. It came in as a pedestrian struck.
What's up, brother?
But then it turned out to be a car accident.
Yeah, he's on the sidewalk.
Yeah, so somebody didn't use the brakes.
I had a tow over here, so.
Oh, okay.
I'm going back to Walter when I see this.
Gotcha.
Like, let me call him up real quick. See where.
Yeah, I heard it. I wasn't gonna come over, but I appreciate that. I appreciate the call.
Yeah, the ambulance already came.
I seen the ambulance take off. Yeah.
My man, Nance Porter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where's your jacket? You didn't bring your jacket?
Nah. Next time.
I love that jacket. That's nice.
I'm gonna probably put that on.
Head around the trailer.
Yeah, how did?
I'm gonna get the tow.
Was it always open?
Always open. That's new ownership, by the way.
New ownership?
Yep.
All right. Might be always open.
Clyde and them bought it from Metro.
Oh, okay.
14 King.
Congratulations to those guys at
Yeah.
Metro. Clyde and his son Alex.
Did they work at Anytime Towing too?
Yep, that's the same ones.
See,
Yep.
okay, I seen them around. Yeah.
I've been with that company. They're always open. I started my career with them.
Oh, okay.
I started my career in 1986.
Gotcha.
36 years I've been towing.
Cool.
Now I'm just being nosy. I wish I was back over.
You gotta show these guys some of these guys.
Yeah. I miss my rollovers, man.
I'm gonna get some. There was a rollover on Woody Street earlier today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
People don't slow down, man.
Oh, they speed.
The weather like this, they still want to drive.
Well, they drive fast because they want to drive fast.
You know?
I don't know why, but they do it.
Absolutely.
I think this could have been avoided. This one right here.
Just slow down.
Yeah, because like she had to be going on that side of the street,
Right.
and he had to be going straight, not even looking where he's turning.
Right.
But this is also a stop sign right there too.
Exactly. At least we know it's not an insurance job.
I hope not.
But it's parked right here.
Yeah. We've seen a few of those insurance jobs around. I might hang around for the toll since I'm already out here.
Got a tow truck right there, look.
Yeah.
Protect.
Yeah, they can call
Let's see.
Protex right here. Shout out to Protect. Out of Waltham, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Out there.
Yes, sir.
Everybody say no, we say yes.
Yeah.
That's how he gets his car volume. 'Cause
Right.
He only has his own area.
Mhm.
When other like companies refuse, like say they can't leave the area
Right.
for AAA, they're called Protect.
Mhm.
AAA call post saying, hey, we got a tow in Roxbury going to so-and-so. You want to do it? Yeah, send it over.
Gotcha.
That's how we do it.
That's how you do it. You do the long distance tows.
Yeah.
I got you.
I told you, if you ever break down, make
Yeah.
sure you call Protec or call me.
Right.
Make sure you get towed. wherever you gotta go.
Sounds
They
like
go
a
everywhere. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, they go everywhere.
sounds like a plan. Yeah, somebody had put the call in as a pedestrian struck, and then it came in as a car crash. People just got to slow down, man. That's what they got to do. Just slow it down a little bit. The brakes work if you step on them, but if you don't step on them, they don't work. You know.
I wish the registry cops were back. I tell you, they
this-
do not play around. They do not play around, man. They do not play around.
Well, supposedly registry merged with state, but
Right,
state don't
right,
exercise
back in
the same. They don't exercise the same behavior as the registry.
They take your license on the spot. They don't care.
Right. It wouldn't be all that speed, all that craziness.
Yes, sir.
I always say the hardest thing is you got to explain it to your insurance company what happened. You got to tell your insurance company what happened, and they're gonna look at you like, what was happening again? Like, how did this happen? You was doing what? And you see the stop sign over. You know, they're gonna ask you all those questions.
Stop sign right there.
There's two stop signs, yeah. On the one-way street, even though that one's covered by the trees on the other side, it's a stop sign on both sides of the street with a one-way street.
That sign's kind of bent.
It's bent, it's turned. I'm gonna get a video of that because it's kind of facing the wrong direction, but they need to cut those trees back too. But even if there's no stop sign, right? Everybody knows when you come to an intersection, you gotta slow down. Nobody goes straight through an intersection. So the stop sign is, the pole is bent, trees are blocking it. Yeah, you won't be able to see that, not from there anyway. I know it's there because I live in the area, but still, you can see that one, yeah. You can't see. Now, there's no way you're gonna see that one. Hell no, you're not gonna see a stop sign right there. So, even when I move over here, I can barely see it. They gotta cut those branches back. Mayor Wu, cut those trees. Yeah, you gotta cut those trees back. It's impeded. But everybody knows, a kind of common sense though. Like, when you come to an intersection like this, you don't keep going, you know what I mean? At least, that's kind of goes without.
It's not my clothes. It's a walk-in, but it's going to be nosy.
He said he can't. He could do a AAA tow. You can get.
I was talking to you guys. I wish I did, though. I used to talk to them. You can walk in, full time. I used to go to the TC up and anyway. TC always walk around. 36 years on
Shout out to Mark Means. He's one of my subscribers. He's also a tow truck driver. A lot of experience on the road out there. He's been doing it for over 20 years. Actually, he's the one that gave me the phone call about this. I heard it on the scanner. I was gonna come out, but he said, "Nash, you're not coming out for this one." I said, I think about it. He said, "No, there's a car on the sidewalk." I said, "I didn't come out." It is raining, so the fact that it's raining means you should exercise caution. You know what? Speaking of people that don't drive, I see a lot of people that should not have license. I don't care what you say, they should not have a license on the road. How they got their license and how they're able to drive is beyond me. If I worked for the registry police, I would take their license away and make them do the test all over again. I would definitely do that because I hate to be a wise guy, but sometimes you got to do it to save a life. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather them take the license away from that person than them potentially kill someone later on. And that's what's good. That's what happens. That's how these accidents happen like this. You get people not paying attention, people distracted, very inexperienced. And the biggest problem, I'm going to say it while I'm recording this video, is you get your license at 16, 17, 18 years old. From that point on, whether you pass or you barely pass, you renew your license every 4 years, now every 5 years. You pay the fee, you get your license. No, it's a roll and stop. You're right. Look at that. That's not even a stop. So the stop bar is here. You're supposed to stop at the stop bar and then come out, but no one does that. So people get their license, and over the years they never get any better at it, or they never driven in so long, and they think they can just drive. If you're paying the fee every 4 years, now every 5 years, you should be taking a road test to see how well you handle the road. You definitely should be taking a road test to see how well you handle the road.
I agree with that. That's a good thing to bring up. It's called recertification.
Yeah, you should recertify. Yeah.
After a certain amount of years, look at me. I was driving since my license 16 and a half years old.
Right. See, I got my license around 18 years old, right?
Yeah.
They never ever test me again after the first test.
No.
So they don't know if I'm a good driver or a bad driver.
Correct.
So there are some horrible drivers out there, real bad drivers that can't drive at all.
Even in this towing thing,
Yeah.
the tow for the state police and everything, you have to be recertified.
Right.
It's certified. Every year you get a certificate. Every year I showed you.
Oh yeah, you showed me. I seen it. Yeah.
So every 5 years you get recertified. So with driving, in my opinion, yes, this would be some type of, you go there, you don't lose the license, but
You gotta take a test
Right.
to make sure you know how to maneuver the vehicle.
Exactly.
You still know how to execute a 3-point turn.
Exactly.
You know how to reverse, parallel park. You know.
Because you're cognitive
Yeah.
as you get older.
And then also they should know how to defensive drive too.
Right.
You know, if your car skids out, what are you supposed to do? Do you slam on the brakes or do you turn back into the skid? You know, they're gonna ask you questions like that.
You always steer in the direction of the skid.
Correct.
Remember that from this night driving.
But some people don't know that, so they panic and they lose control and they hit something.
Some of these registry guys that work at the registry, they don't do the full test. They don't do, I mean, they tell you to drive around the block, that's it.
Yeah, they don't make sure you know how to drive.
Here comes the tow now. Who's
Is that the tow truck? A Kiki. That's a Kiki tow. A Kiki's in the house. He's got the flatbed this time, so let's see what goes on. It looks like it. I can't tell from here. It might be. Mark used to work for Kiki about a year ago, I think. He wants his truck back. Actually, let me get on the other side over there so I can get a. I don't want to be standing in the middle of the street.
The caller is available.
He said, now he sees the other side. He's like, what the? Is that the plate that goes onto that car, or that came from another car?
25 Barrington Road.
Oh, he's gonna help him out. Get your mock in action.
25 Barrington.
Yeah, I don't know how you. That's a hard hit. You break the axle like that.
Bring it up some more. That's how you walk the truck.
I know. You gotta walk the truck. A lot of tow truck drivers don't know how to do that. So you basically drop the the lander down, then you move the bed and it pushes the truck forward. Well, I can figure that out in 2 seconds, but I don't tow. But it's just a matter of working the hydraulics. Got the famous J hooks.
For that shit, there is a door.
You say ready to get home.
Bro, I literally parked the truck, hopped in my car, and he told me, he's like, oh, there's a police call. I'm like, bro, I don't have anybody else for it. I'm trying to go home. It's 7 o'clock. Drag that shit up.
Drag it up.
Yeah, that's
Drag it.
Okay.
He's got it up there.
I miss doing this, man.
Hey, how you doing, my man? All right. Good. Yes, they broke that clean off. That didn't even got it up there. It is raining too. The rain's coming down pretty heavy, so you know. Yeah, so he's out of here. He said he's been since 7 o'clock, man. I know that feeling when you've been up all day and you want to get some sleep.
Mario, great job as always. Yeah, keep you family, baby. Look at this quarter.
What's up, my man?
That's who Porter is.
That's
What's going on?
what's up? Everybody wonder who Porter is. So they see me around. I don't know. Maybe people could exercise more safety on the road, especially when it's raining. You gotta slow down. If you're not experienced driving, you get hydroplaning and all that good stuff. You don't want hydroplaning because then you have a bigger problem.
Hey, I'm going back to work.
All right, man. I'll talk to you, man. Good talking to you.
Good talking to you, brother.
We'll keep in
Stay
touch.
strong, man. Yeah, man. I still want to take you to lunch sometime.
Oh yeah, we'll work it out.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good night, brother.
All right, catch you on the next one. All right, I'm gonna head up out of here. You know, Boston police, they came to the scene. Kiki got the car on top of the bed there, whatever's left of it. That guy left his plate over there. I don't know why he didn't pick up his plate, but he left it on the ground. But did he pick it up? Somebody picked it up. It's not there no more. Well, it's not there no more. Somebody picked it up. Shout out to Protect out of Waltham too. I might go out to Protect one of these days and check them out. All right, I'm headed out of here. Look, you can see all the rain coming down. This rain is coming down. So you got to be safe. You know, these cars, they don't exercise no safety whatsoever. So you got to err on the side of caution yourself. I'm gonna head back over to B2 where I was at earlier. All right, guys. Stay dry. Catch you guys on the next one.